Mets looking to split the 4-game series with the Cardinals on Father's Day out at Citi Field. Jason Vargas on the mound. He's been great lately, but first inning with one on, Paul Goldschmidt at the dish. He takes Vargas deep to left and into the seats. Goldie's 13th of the year puts the Cards up 2-0 early. Bottom third, Mets down a run. Adeiny Echeverria pokes one up the middle off Dakota Hudson. Robinson Cano scores from second, and the Mets tie it up at 2. Next batter is Juan Lagares. He flares one to right. Echeverria, come on home. He scores just before Lagares is thrown out trying for second. Got greedy there. Mets take the 3-2 lead. Worrisome moment for the Mets in the fourth of the game, tied at 3. With Vargas batting, he fouls the ball off, but take another look as he was grimacing after the swing. So after settling down nicely, Vargas would be taken out of the game. He was diagnosed with a left calf cramp. Fifth inning, big opportunity for the Mets with the runners on corners. But Cano grounds into the 4-6-3 double play. The Mets strand 2. Top of the 8th, game still tied at 3, and Chris Flexen pitching. His slider taken deep to left by Paul DeJong for a solo shot. DeJong's third homer of the series. It's 4-3 Cardinals. Mickey can only look on in disbelief. 9th inning, Wilson Ramos pinch hitting with a man on, but grounds out into the 6-4-3 double play. Despite giving up just 3 hits, the Mets fall 4-3. They head off on a difficult 11-game road trip. Here's Mickey Callaway after the game.
We need to get to 500. We talked about it this morning as a group. We need to get to 500, and then we need to start adding on past that. And then we have a chance to do that on this road trip, and I expect we're going to play good baseball and get that accomplished.
We got to start winning games, and we got to start now. It's got to start tomorrow. So I know we'll be excited to get on the road. We felt like we've been home for a long time here, but it's time to get our record better on the road too as well. So we got some good teams coming up, and they know we're coming for them too.
The schedule gets even harder after Sunday for the Mets on the road for 11 straight games. They first take on the Atlanta Braves, who currently stand atop the NL East. Then New York goes Midwest to the Cubbies, a team 8 games above 500, and then the road trip finishes against the tough Phillies. For more on what happened Sunday, here's Gary Apple.
Thanks so much. Sitting alongside Todd Zeal, and the Mets lose 3 out of 4 to the Cardinals. And the bullpen, Todd, was a big reason why they had a collective ERA over 7.
Yeah, they did. This whole series was a struggle. They lost 3 out of 4. You heard a lot of guys talking about the fact that they could have won 3 out of 4, but at the same time, they could have lost all 4 without that amazing play by Jeff McNeil. The bullpen just not quite being able to shut them down. They showed some good offense. They showed some fight, but at the end of the day, they just couldn't get it done and couldn't get those wins.
And now they go on this road trip, going to be a critical 11-game trip, beginning in Atlanta with 3 and then 4 against the Cubs at Wrigley Field and then 4 in Philadelphia against those Phillies, who have fallen behind the Braves in the division. But it's going to be a very difficult trip, and in many ways, it could be a defining trip for this team.
I think it is. I think this is a critical time for the Mets. I think right now, everybody wants to say, hey, it's business as usual. We're keeping our good head up, and every game is the same as the last one. But right now, this is a time where they're facing really tough competition. They're trying to climb their way back to 500. And if they fall further behind at this point, I think they're going to have a real tough time clawing back and getting in a point that they can take off.
All right, and our pregame coverage getting underway on Monday, 6:30, before the Mets take on the Atlanta Braves. For Todd Zeal, I'm Gary Apple. We send it back to you.
Thanks, Gary. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to Geico Sports Night. I'm Chris Williamson. Mets crumble in the clutch, but how about the Yankees? James Paxton got something done versus the White Sox he hadn't been able to do since April 26th, and the team's bats were flying. Yanks against Chicago White Sox, baby. First inning, Jose Abreu greets Paxton unkindly as he belts this one to left for his 17th home run of the season. White Sox up early 1-0. Yankees making some noise in the third, bases loaded. Brett Gardner rips a single back through the middle. That brings in DJ LeMahieu and Luke Voit. 2-1 Yankees lead now. But they weren't done. Next batter is Gio Urshela. He puts one to left center to score another run. Yankees now lead 3-1. They did it with a little small ball in the inning, still in the third. Another single to center. This one off the bat of Austin Romine. That brings in 2. Yanks turn 5 hits into 5 runs, all with 2 outs. Romine providing some more offense in the 5th now. He laces a double the other way with a pair on. That brings home 2 more runs. Yankees turn over a 7-1 lead to Paxton. In the bottom half, Yankees trying to get out of a jam. Paxton facing James McCann, who's able to single through the hole on the left side. One runner scores, but Paxton responds. The next batter is Eloy Jimenez, and Paxton gets him swinging on the nasty breaking ball. 6 innings, just the 2 earned runs and 7 strikeouts for Big Maple. Fast forward to the 7th. Cameron Maben facing Aaron Bummer, and that's a bummer for the White Sox reliever. Yeah, I know it was corny, but it worked. 19th straight game with a homer for the Yanks. That makes it 9-2 in the 9th. Zach Britton is on to try and finish it out. He gets the grounder here to Urshela, who makes a nice play to seal it. Yankees split the series in Chicago, winning this one 10-3. Now, after the game, the Bombers made some more moves to their roster. Giancarlo Stanton is expected to be in the lineup Tuesday. Meanwhile, newly acquired Edwin Encarnacion will be activated on Monday, and that pushes Clint Frazier, who was hitting .280, out of the Yanks roster for now. The team sent him down to the AAA. Now, based on his post-game comments, this certainly shook him up.
It's a tough pill to swallow. Yeah, I mean, it's never fun, especially with how much I felt like I've contributed to this team this year.
When they acquired Encarnacion, did you think that you could be a victim of the numbers game?
Not because of Encarnacion, but maybe because of Judge or Stanton.
Do you feel like you've proven something in your time up here? Do you feel like you've shown what you wanted to show?
Yeah.
Clint, do you feel like the numbers game, while you've assured a major league future, that it might not be here, that you might be a trade chip?
Been traded once, so, who knows? I mean, I can't control that. I just try to play as good as I can to put myself in a good position.
Still ahead, more from the Mets manager and why Chris Flexen got the call today in the 8th, and why Mickey says one swing can change a game. Plus, the Knicks missed out on the Anthony Davis sweepstakes as he will head west. So what should the Knicks now do with Kevin Durant? Some NBA talk right here when we come back.
Geico Sports Night is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com for a free rate quote.
Uh-oh. Looks like someone's still nervous about buying a new house.
Is it that obvious?
Yes, it is. Maybe you'd worry less if you got Geico to help with your homeowner's insurance.
I didn't know Geico helps with homeowners insurance.
Yeah, they've been doing it for years. What are you doing? Big Steve?
Thanks, man.
There he is.
Get to know Geico and see how much you could save on homeowners and renters insurance.
Hey, Google, talk to City Entertainment.
Welcome back to City Entertainment. Let's help you find a concert.
With the Hyundai Sonata, you always get a great deal more than just a great deal, like voice control navigation. And with the money you save, you can put that high tech to good use.
Find nearby Mexican food.
Showing results.
He means find Italian, please.
Showing results. The Hyundai Sonata. The longer you look,
ooh, maybe Chinese.
The more there is to like. Showing results.
Now lease a Sonata for just $119 a month, or get 0% APR for up to 60 months. Hurry, offers end soon.
Get saving on appliances at PC Richard & Son. Let our experts help you find the right appliances that are perfect for you and your budget. All the quality brands you love at the guaranteed lowest prices. And when you want it, need it, just gotta have it, we'll get it there the next day. It's time for new appliances. Find yours at PC Richard & Son, the official appliance, electronics, and mattress retailer of the New York Mets.
It's an exciting time at Kia with great products. Get great deals on vehicles loaded with advanced technology features, like the 2019 Sorento Sportage or Forte with brake assist system, or the 2019 Stinger and Optima, both with blind spot collision warning, all with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Ooh, I like this one.
You, sir, have great taste.
He's taken.
Hurry into Kia's summer sales event to lease a specially tagged 2019 Sorento LX for $189 a month.
Having kids means having stuff. My Keystone Stairway bunk. Storage inside the stairs, behind the stairs, even under the bed. In gray, espresso, or white. Only $777 and only at Bob's Discount Furniture.
Monday, Pete Alonso aims to display some impressive exit velocity against division foes as he and the Mets look to gain some ground on Freddie Freeman and the Braves. Coverage begins with City pregame, Monday at 6:30, only on SNY.
The Lakers acquiring Anthony Davis from the Pelicans sent shockwaves through the entire NBA, and in doing so, crushed the spirits even more of Knicks fans. There was hope that New York could get him in a deal, but not anymore. For more on the Knicks free agency struggle before it even officially begins, here's our Maria Marino.
For the Knicks, the offseason has long become known as the best time of year. It's when possibilities fuel optimism, and this year would be extra special with enough salary cap room for 2 max free agents. But this past week, the most prized free agent target for the Knicks, Kevin Durant, injured his Achilles in the NBA Finals.
Knicks fans, including myself, have endured years of irrelevancy and tanking, knowing July 1st, 2019 would soon be here. But now everything has changed. Durant has a potentially career-altering injury, and we have no clue when he'll be back or if he'll ever be the same.
Reports have since indicated that Kyrie Irving, after opting out of his contract with the Celtics and changing representation, intends to sign across town with the Nets, while other free agents like Kawhi Leonard and Kemba Walker are still in play, but not particularly realistic. So should the Knicks just pick 3rd overall on Thursday and then lie low?
I understand it may be the smart play to just punt another season. That's infuriating. I mean, they've been losing for so long here. This was the one thing you were excited about. Originally, dating back to before the year, the possibility about Porzingis coming back, potentially having the #1 pick, then getting some big free agents, and now again to have nothing?
Cue our NBA insider Ian Begley, who was told there are people in the Knicks organization still open to making KD an offer this summer.
Part of that thinking, I think, is the idea that you get Durant in the building, you have him here for 4 years. Yes, he's going to miss year 1, but that maybe gives you an opportunity to develop your young guys for a year and maybe puts you in a position to get another top draft pick in 2020. And then you also have some money to spend in the summer of 2020.
The risk with signing Durant is obvious, but has the potential to pay off. And at least the Knicks didn't get sucked into a trade for Anthony Davis that would have gutted their roster and stripped them of future assets, a luxury the Lakers could live with having LeBron James in-house. If all else fails, draft well and develop young talent for long-term health, something that's been easier said than done for the Knicks.
Here's what to look out for during the NBA offseason. The NBA draft takes place this upcoming Thursday, where Zion Williamson is expected to go #1 free agency in the bid to get KD, Kyrie, Kawhi, and Kemba starts officially on June 30th for teams, but the free agents can't sign any deals until July 6th. Now, going back to the draft, the Knicks, barring something crazy, will most likely take R.J. Barrett with the 3rd overall pick. Some scouts and his high school coach think the former Dookie could be a better pro than Zion Williamson. And there have been some decent players picked at #3 as we look at the top 5 best #3 picks in NBA history.
The Knicks are picking 3rd in the draft. Now, we know Michael Jordan is easily the best #3 pick in NBA history, but here's our top 5 #3 picks since the draft lottery began in 1985. At #5, we have Penny Hardaway. Penny was immediately traded to the Magic, where he brought us Little Penny and averaged 19 points a game while in Orlando. At #4, there's Pau Gasol. The Spanish native was Rookie of the Year, a 6-time All-Star, won 2 rings with the Lakers, and averaged 17 points and over 9 rebounds per game. #3 is Grant Hill. The Duke great was Rookie of the Year, a 7-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, and now he's a Hall of Famer. #2 is Carmelo Anthony. Melo won a scoring title, numerous gold medals, and averaged over 20 points per game for 14 straight years to go along with 10 All-Star selections. Finally, James Harden is our choice for best #3 overall pick since the lottery began. What gave Harden the edge here is his MVP, 2 scoring titles. Harden exploded offensively after being dealt to Houston, averaging over 25 points a game and 36 per game this last season.
Straight ahead, what will Jets linebacker Brandon Copeland be doing this summer, and what did he have planned for Father's Day? Another edition of Cope's Chronicles are coming up next. Plus, the Braves seem to be putting it all together right now. Could they be the team to beat in the NL East? Some Phillies and Braves highlights right here when Sports Night returns.
This is the Durabit of the all-new Chevy Silverado.
That is huge.
It offers a built-in 120-volt outlet. Wow. Plug that in for me.
Oh, holy smoke.
And the all-new Silverado has more trim levels than any other pickup.
Oh, wow. There's something for all of us.
It's time to upgrade. Get 0% financing for 72 months or get a total value of over $8,700 on this all-new Silverado. See your local Chevy dealer.
If you want just a little entertainment, try playing board games with a professional wrestler.
Oh, sorry, Cyclone King. You lose a turn. Oh, I got a 6. Yay!
If you want entertainment that lasts more than an instant, try a cash word scratch-off from the New York Lottery.
I've got lilac! Yeah! Yeah! 1 letter away from frog! Tonsil! Troopers!
We got it! Frog!
Yeah.
Play a cash word scratch-off today. You could win up to $1 million.
Ah, summer. Relaxation, fun in the sun, adventure, and once-in-a-lifetime experiences. But wait, what's missing? You. Power up your summer with 5-Hour Energy and win one of 5 amazing experiences. Buy any 5-Hour Energy product, including Cherry Extra Strength. Snap a picture of your receipt and send it in. Because it's about time you are having the time of your life. Power up your summer with 5-Hour Energy.
When I was first told that I needed a mastectomy, it was unsettling to me.
Valerie came to see me as a second opinion. She said, I've been diagnosed with cancer and I need a mastectomy. And I said, what if we had other options? What if I told you that we could possibly spare you a mastectomy? And that's ultimately what we did.
Incomparable design makes it beautiful. State-of-the-art technology makes it brilliant. The Lexus NX, with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert, and Amazon Alexa compatibility, standard. Experience the crossover in its most visionary form.
Lease the 2019 NX300 all-wheel drive for $379 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
You could win a trip to Universal Orlando Resort's 3 amazing theme parks, where you could experience Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, the epic new addition to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Just go to sny.tv/Toyota and enter today. Toyota, let's go places. All things New York sports, all on one site, with easy access to up-to-the-minute news on all of your favorite New York area teams, only on sny.tv.
Now, a day after the Mets called up Chris Flexen from AAA ball, things went poorly for him as a reliever. Tied up in the 8th, Flexen left one over the plate for Paul DeYoung that proved to be the game winner in a 4-3 game. Mickey Callaway doesn't regret the decision to bring him up, though, after Thor went down.
We brought him up for a reason. He's been throwing the ball well, we had 3 guys down today, and he was the next guy that we felt could give us a great inning, and he threw the ball well. He just fell behind 3-0 to a dangerous hitter and had to throw 2 strikes. Didn't execute the slider as well as he'd liked, and he popped it out of there. The tale of the game was they were 1 swing away, we were 1 swing away, and they made 1 good swing.
Phillies and Braves from Atlanta. In the first inning, no scoring runners on the corners. Freddie Freeman smokes a grounder down the right field line and into the corner. Ronald Acuna and Dansby Swanson score on Freeman's double. In the third, 1-on for Josh Donaldson. He takes Cole Orvin deep to right center and into the seats. Donaldson's 12th on the season makes it 5-0 Braves. 5th inning, Ozzie Albies up with 2 on. He laces one to left field. Nick Markakis and Austin Riley cross home. Braves cruise to the 15-1 victory over the Phillies. All right, Diamondbacks and Nationals from D.C. Bottom first, game tied at 1. Kurt Suzuki singles to left field with the bases loaded. That plays Anthony Rendon and Juan Soto to make it 3-1 Nats. Bottom 3, 4-1 Nationals. Matt Adams, he drives one to right field and over the wall. That's a 3-run shot, his 8th of the season, 7-1 Nats. Then in the 5th, 7-2 Nats. Suzuki adds to it with a shot down the left field line that stays fair. Nats win big, 15-5. As it stands right now, after the Nats win, the Braves are 2.5 games up on the Phillies for first place. Mets still in third place, 7.5 games back, while the Nats right on the Mets' tail, just 1 game back of them. Marlins probably going to stay in last all year long. The Jets wrapped up their offseason practices this week and won't report back until the end of July when training camp starts. For linebacker Brandon Copeland, his next 6 weeks will be very busy. Our Janae Copley caught with Copeland for a special Father's Day edition of Cope's Chronicles.
All right, Brandon.
Hey, how you doing?
Great, how are you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain.
Now, you talked about this special edition of Cope Chronicles you have. What's this about?
Listen, I've been putting in work on the field and a little bit off the field.
Okay.
So, you know, I'll explain. Okay. Come on in. Cope's Chronicles, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen out there, babe. This is my wife right here, Taylor Copeland. This is my baby boy. He's asleep right now. He's cooking.
So what are we doing today?
We're going to be putting together the crib. I figured I'll watch you two work, put it together, and I'll serve you guys drinks the entire time.
Really have the game messed up. Do you know what you're doing?
Of course. I've done this plenty of times. Blank canvas, but today we're gonna put it all together. All right.
I'm glad Taylor's running the show.
The beauty and the brains.
I mean, 2 Ivy League parents. Well, one obviously just went because he played football. I think you should probably read the directions.
Get this. Now this is how you know I'm official. Got this. Are you kidding me?
You right now.
There we go. He should know how hard his parents are working for him.
We see the sweat.
Yeah.
Dripping.
There we go.
Is that the wrong way?
Yeah.
No,
Nothing wrong with the baby books. But people have been having babies for years.
You have not been one of those people.
I know, but I don't.
You have no clue.
Come on. I gotta. This is what you do.
We need these. This one.
Take it. And you match it up.
If you were at home, let me show you how easy this picture is telling you to put these into this.
I like.
And Brandon said they're not telling you what to do.
Didn't start off well, but Taylor's now taking control. I think we might be onto something.
So, let me see it.
He's sweating, putting together this crib.
The pressure. It's tremendous. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that has to go down. So we have to put that first.
My wife is kind of strong. This wrench in here.
You done yours?
You need me to do it with my blue hands?
Yeah.
The conversion rail.
The guard.
How are we doing, Brandon?
I think we are done. Okay, we got it. We still got it. The love is in the air.
Love is definitely in the air, Brandon. Great stuff right there. All right, up next, James Paxton was back on his game this Sunday. So what made the difference? We'll hear from both Paxton and Boone right here when Geico Sports Night comes back.
Geico Sports Night is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com for a free...
Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone.
Keep going, man. You got it.
If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Get must-have styles for dad at K&G. Select designer suits are buy one, get two free. Plus, buy 2 suits separate jackets, get 2 pants or vests free. And Van Heusen dress shirts are 2 for just $35. Find Father's Day looks for less at K&G.
Dear Mean Streets, I see your steaming potholes, your snarling traffic, blaring sirens, and crazy on-ramps. You're my kind of town. Let's do lunch. Saturday works for me. Later. RAV4.
Lease an all-new 2019 RAV4 with all-wheel drive for just $219 a month, or get $1,250 finance cash when you buy RAV4. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey Google, talk to City Entertainment.
Welcome back to City Entertainment. Let's help you find a concert.
I gained 53 pounds.
Did she say gain weight?
I gained 53 pounds with CB1 Weight Gainer.
That's right. Introducing CB1 Weight Gainer, the weight gain pill.
I've been skinny most of my life.
CB1 Weight Gainer totally changed my life.
CB1 Weight Gainer is a safe, effective, and patented weight gain pill.
I searched and searched online, and I finally found CB1 Weight Gainer. It took me only 3 months to gain 30 pounds.
I went from 150 to 175 in just 3 months.
All in all, I gained 53 pounds, and I'm super pumped.
I look and feel better than ever.
Gain the weight you want or your money back guaranteed. Order today and we'll include the exclusive Weight Gain Guidebook, a $19.99 value free. Call now and we'll also upgrade your order to rush processing, a $6.99 value absolutely free. That's right. Save over $25 when you call or visit cb1weightgainer.com now.
All right, Hodge, I gotta run. Met's got a 6-game road trip, but I'll be home in a week. What? Oh, I'll miss you too. But don't forget, you can watch me on SNY's live stream anytime on any device. Just download the NBC Sports app, select your TV provider, authenticate, and you can live stream every SNY Mets broadcast. You'll be able to see me in your cat stroller, your catwalk, or wherever you go when I'm away.
Don't miss a single SNY Mets moment with live streaming.
James Paxton turned in a strong showing to give the Yankees more confidence in him. He gave up 2 runs on 8 hits in 6 innings and struck out 7 to secure his first win since April 26th. So Paxton, you got your groove back or what after some turbulence with your pitching?
I knew I was going to figure it out. You know, it was a bit of a rough stretch for me. Today was definitely a step in the right direction as far as figuring some things out for me. So I'll just look to keep that going in the next one.
I think he gets deeper in that game. A lot of innings where, you know, a couple soft contacts that extended innings, which causes pitch count to go up. Otherwise, I think he gets really deep in that game. But yeah, really good. Again, mixed his pitch as well. Thought he got a little bit even stronger as the game unfolded, but a big effort by him for us.
To the pitch, USA hoping to punch their ticket to the round of 16 as they take on Chile. 11th minute, Carly Lloyd kicks off the scoring with a pretty half volley. So much talk surrounding celebrations for the national team. Lloyd's troll game is on point. The simple golf plaque, is that okay? Later in the first half, U.S. corner kick, and it's Julie Ertz that beats the Chilean keeper with the header. That's some ponytail power right there, people, and Ertz gives a simple hug to her teammates to celebrate. 35th minute, it's another corner for the Americans, and the New Jersey native Lloyd does it again. This one on a header. She gives that one a thumbs up. USA wins it 3-0 to secure a spot in the round of 16. Final round of the U.S. Open at Pebble Beach. Gary Woodland held a 1-stroke lead heading into the final round, but Brooks Koepka, who was 4 shots back, birdies 11 to pull within 1 stroke. Woodland answers with a birdie of his own on 14 to take a 2-shot lead. To the 17th hole, where Woodland, with a long birdie attempt, decides to chip the ball from the green and nearly holes out. Woodland would save par to maintain a 2-shot lead. Koepka, birdie putt try on 18, hoping to get within 1, but misses. Koepka's attempt to win his 3rd straight U.S. Open title falls short and finishes runner-up at 10 under. Woodland, putting on 18, only needs 3 putts to clinch the U.S. Open, but sinks the birdie putt to take home the title. Woodland closes it out in style and lets loose a fist pump. Gary Woodland wins the U.S. Open at 13 under. All right, Geico play of the day. Royals and Twins. Check out Kansas City catcher Martin Maldonado, who was sporting a Father's Day tie over his catcher's gear. Maldonado scribbled the names of his dad, brother, and close friends and family on his tie. He also collected 3 hits Sunday, and that gets our Geico play of the day. One Mets note before we head out. Noah Syndergaard took his MRI Sunday, and we are hoping that we will find out the results of the scan sometime on Monday, praying for the best outcome and hopefully no bad news. That'll wrap up Geico's Sports Night. I'm Chris Williamson. Have a joyous Monday. See you later.